Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another Conquest video guide. You'll be able to find this and all my other Conquest guides on my SWGOH for Life website. So if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead, check it out. There'll be a link in the description below. And this is why I'm already now in Sector 4, so I'll just show you some of the teams that I use here in Sector 4 to get progress down towards the feats. And as always, there'll be a separate video for mini and final boss battles shortly after this one, so be on the lookout if you're interested in those videos as well. But otherwise, let's start by reviewing the feats that we have to complete here in Sector 4. We have to defeat 50 enemies with Imperial Trooper units. We have to attempt to inflict ability block 60 times, gain stealth 120 times, and then win at least 14 battles with a full squad of rebel units. So pretty straightforward feats overall, I would say, nothing too complicated here. So let's start with Imperial Troopers. So we got Veers here and the honorary Imperial Trooper Malak for this one, because we do not have 15 Imperial Trooper units, so we have to a little bit use something else. And Malak is good for the taunt, right? So just to protect these guys. Obviously, because we are now kind of heavily relying on Zealous Ambition data discs, I'm actually running 3 here to do damage. If you are creating multiple Imperial Trooper teams, make sure that there is at least one, possibly 2 support units in each of those squads, just that you have somebody that can actually do some damage. As you can see, we handle here these guys pretty well. Even a Darth Revan squad that can be annoying in Malak, just because we're doing nice big damage. Then we got Imperial Remnants. I think that actually Darth Trooper Moff Gideon is not an Imperial Trooper, he's just Imperial Remnant, but the other guys are Imperial Troopers. Anyway, it's gonna be here Gideon, so the OG Gideon and Scout Trooper doing all the damage because they are support units. So I don't think you need to worry about, ooh, that was a big hit. I don't think you need to worry about Dark Trooper Moff Gideon sniping any kills from you. So you can see we're burning through these guys without any issues whatsoever. Let's call an assist, get a taunt up, boom, 436k hit from Scout Trooper. And then we got Iden with basically leftover Imperial Troopers. That's why I did save Range Trooper for Iden, because we need at least 1 support unit so we can actually do some damage in here. Because Shore is a tank and all the other guys are attackers. Anyway, let's get our buffs up just in case we lose somebody that they get revived. Ooh, there you go, Colorin already down. There we go, let's get a taunt up. Come on, he's almost down. Somebody finish him. AoE should do it, right? He didn't. Oh boy, okay. There we go, counterattacks did though. So you can see Iden still can handle even like an annoying Hux squads quite easily here. And let's move on to some of the rebel squads. Now rebels, they're a huge faction. You can probably form like 7-8 rebel squads. I'm just gonna show you some of these guys that can also get ability blocks and or stealth done as well, so you can make some progress towards those feats as well. So if you're running Mothma, both their Cassian and Kyle, they've got ability blocks, so that can help. And then running Biggs, because he's support, Cassian support as well. So they are really your main damage dealers here. They're the engine here that will keep some damage flowing. So you can see we're getting a few ability blocks out there, so not bad. Worth mentioning that Kyle's basic only applies ability blocks during his turn, not when he's assisting. And then we got, if you do have Leia, you can just kind of do a mishmash rebel squads. Just put any sort of rebel units that got ability blocks or stealth. So in this case, their Rolo and Old Band, they both have like an AoE ability blocks. And then obviously R2's got smoke screen. He can put stealth. Princess Leia grants stealth to herself, and Leia Organa as well can grant stealth to an ally as well. So you can probably get with his squad maybe like 10 instances of stealth, maybe 10 instances of ability block, depending a little bit obviously on RNG. But yeah, Leia, she wrecks everything without any issues whatsoever. If you don't have Leia, you can also run a mishmash team under Raddus, because Raddus is an absolute beast with Zealous Ambition data disk here. Especially if you see troopers, he's a good lead to stop their turn meter train with the days. And then we can get our things going. Alright, AoE is coming our way. Let's go ahead and do our AoE of our own. Ooh, that was a big one. Alright, let's give a turn over to R2, just that he can use smoke screen before this battle is over too quickly. There we go, we got one AoE ability block, another AoE ability block, and I will just go ahead and finish off these guys without much issues. Definitely Raddus, if you don't have Leia Organa, is as well kind of good overall rebel lead there for these kind of feats. And we've got here Bad Batch with Shakti, so this will be for the stealth feat as well. We got a lot of stealth here, so if middle Shakti's ability, if you target an attacker, which is Hunter this example, they will gain stealth. Then Hunter's got an AoE that gives Bad Batch ally stealth as well, so more stealth from there. Sure, just give me an assist, clear off that foresight, get those buffs off. Then as well the AoE from Tech gives you stealth, which is nice. I will give a turn back over to Shakti, and then the other special as well from Tech gives stealth. So Bad Batch, plenty of stealth to go around. However, the absolute master of stealth, Darth Maul, if you do have with Sith, is gonna be a good one. We need obviously Malak there to keep these guys under control, and then bringing in Darth Vader, Dooku and Talon, because on their basics they are all applying ability blocks, so helping you get that ability block feat done, while Darth Maul's lead obviously takes care of the stealth feat for you without even worrying too much about it. To help it up a little bit, also Talon and Dooku, they've got a special ability that grants stealth, but only to themselves. They don't want to share stealth love with their fellow Sith Lords. I'm just speeding up the footage here because this squad, they've got no support units, no healers. So it takes a while to burn through this annoying Dooku squad I faced. But hey, at least I was able to complete here stealth feat in this battle because it took so long, was able to knock it out. Another way to get stealth feat done as well is with Geos, because Geospy, whenever he critical hits, I believe, he grants stealth to himself. Just don't try it versus Padme. I tried it versus Padme. I'm like, oh, of course we can't crit Padme, right, when they have protection up. So Spy was not getting any stealth at all. I did find this Jedi squad a bit of a slow start, because you know this is now Sector 4. All these over-prepared squads are quite fast already. But kind of once you a little bit get your plays going, you know, I was able to pick up some steam. Let's go ahead and clear off the debuffs. Now Poggle here, as well as Geobrute Alpha, they're both support units, so they actually remain damage dealers here. You just want Spy, you know, to constantly assist, constantly grant stealth to himself, and that can get stealth quite a few times as well in each battle, right? So probably could get like 20, maybe 30 instances of stealth here with Geos as well if you do want, but definitely Darth Maul is by far my favorite way to gain to get a stealth feat done. We're just down to these two. There we go. Ahsoka goes down, and I'm just trying to, you know, get as many attacks as I can with Geos, and that was it. And we are moving on to another kind of mishmash squad here with Jedi Master Kenobi. Probably won't need it, but I just wanted to highlight as well because they're kind of forgotten. Luminara and as well Jedi Guardian. Luminara on her special, she's got an ability block, and then Jedi Guardian actually has got an AoE ability block as well. This being Sector 4 and these two ladies being only Gear 12, they unfortunately did not make it all the way to the end of the battle. High ground was engaged, it's a little bit too late, but these three guys carried to the end. And then obviously we do have R2 there for the stealth feat as well. Alright, let me show you the progress. It's actually Sector 4, it's the one that I'll have to come back the most. I still need to do the Imperial Trooper and as well Rebels. I was mainly focusing on stealth in this one, so that's why the other guys are not done, but it's okay, I'll come back. Anyway, I like to farm here in Sector 4, is my favorite node for farming Datacron materials anyways. Alright guys, that's all in this video. Hopefully you'll come back for the mini boss and final boss video in Sector 4 that's following shortly after this one. But until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.